Honorable speakers and honorable delegates, I'm really blessed to be here today. If we see different ancient civilizations such as Indian, Chinese, Egyptian, Mayan, each civilization has given guidelines on building constructions. And they have been applied on right from the town planning, city planning to the individual house. In ancient scriptures, Varaha Mihir, a sage Narada has said, Anena vidhina samyak vastu puja karoti yaha arogyam putra labham cha dhanam dhanyam labhe naraha. It means that whoever respects vastu is blessed with all the good gains in his life. Now, what is exactly Vastu Shastra? The definition lies with the Sanskrit word vasa. Vasa means to reside. Vastu means house or a dwelling, and Shastra is what? Science or technology. So Vastu Shastra is a scientific method of a house construction. If we see Indian scriptures, it's divided into various branches such as Vedas, Smritis, Darshan Shastras, Puranas, Itihasa, Gita, and many more. If we focus on Darshan Shastra it actually is a comprehensive projection of human existence as the one state of consciousness. If we divide Darshan Shastra, it gets divided further into 5 branches. It is Sangeet, which is music, Jyotish, astrology, Ayurveda, medicine, Yoga Shastra, and Vastu Shastra. These are basically applied engineering sciences. We can find in ancient scriptures and ancient proofs, a lot of ancient proofs are there where the Vastu Shastra was very much part of the day-to-day life for the building constructions. This is the picture of Maya Sabha in Mahabharata. Like 5,000 years ago, Demon Mayan, he has designed this Maya Sabha for Pandavas, which was based upon the principles of Vastus. Also, Ramayana has mentioned that the holy city of Ayodhya, which was the birthplace of Lord Rama, and he ruled on it. It was also designed based on the Vastu principles. Even Mohenjo-daro and Harappa, we can see the Vastu principles reflecting in the city planning. Buddhist literature also makes lot of numerous mentions, as in Lord Buddha was very much interested in the architecture. He used to deliver lot of discourses on architecture, and lot of viharas, dwellings, houses were designed as per the principle of Vastu Shastra. So the basic principle of Vastu Shastra is to prepare a fertile ground to the seed of life, to flower and eternal experience the Satchidananda, that is the eternal bliss. Yoga Shastra is called as the mother of science of Vastu Shastra. The concept of prana, that is the life force energy, permeates through the Vastu Shastra all over. That is how Vastu Shastra makes a house as a living entity, which is depicted by Vastu Purusha. So basically he is a living entity, house is a living entity. Now, Akhanda Mandala Karam Vyaptam Yena Characharam. A Guru Stotra says that any energy in form of spiral or helical form is automatically unites. As we know, the Vastu Purusha Mandala also explains various patterns of energy, because energy is basically traditionally accepted as helical form. In Sanskrit, it is called as mandala. So we say it as a Vastu Purusha Mandala. If you can go to the next slide. Next slide. Yeah, this is the Vastu Purusha Mandala. If you can see, there are a lot of divisions made in that square. So the house is divided between many more further sections. It is depicted by deities. Now these deities are actually the symbolic representation of the energies in that particular direction. This is the diagram of Vastu Purusha Mandala. In modern science, if we need to explain it, you can see in the diagram, there are semicircles drawn on the corner of the square. The north, northeast, and east, these are depicted as moon streams, which is in ancient scriptures mentioned as Chandra Nadi, which are lunar streams. And south, southwest, and west are the zone of sun stream, which is Surya Nadi, sun, solar influence. Vastu Shastra basically is based on 5 elements, that is the Pancha Mahabhuta, as Prithvi, earth, Aap, water, Vayu, air, Agni, fire, and Akash, space. Next one. Yeah, along with these 5 elements, Vastu Shastra considers 8 directions, 9 planets, geomagnetic fields, and solar fluxes. If in terms of today's modern science, Vastu Shastra essentially deals with 2 energy sources. One is solar flux, solar energy flux, and the geomagnetic energy flux. To make it more simpler, the north-south direction, whatever streams which flow, they are called as Jaivik Urja, that is the organic energy. The organic streams are always constant and unidirectional, whereas the east-west solar flux, which are called as cosmic energy, they keep on changing as the earth revolves with respect to sun. So basically the science of Vastu aims at controlling these flows of energy. How does it do it? It's like when you design a building, it has to be oriented in proper manner and proper directions. It enhances the effect of the energies to make your life more blissful. Vastu Shastra's well-defined rules and regulation ensures that the house is in general harmony with the whole surrounding as well as the entire universe. How do you apply it in your day-to-day life? By analyzing these energies, Vastu Shastra gives a very clear-cut and specific guidelines to design any space. It may be a house or industry or anything else. So if you go back to the previous slide, yeah, if you see this is if you have to design your house, Vastu Shastra gives you specific locations, like kitchen has to be in the southeast, then the bedroom has to be there in the southwest, worship place in northeast, then toilets, bathrooms in northwest, etc. Similarly, it applies for the industrial plots also, hospital, any building you design, Vastu Shastra has its own rules and regulations, not only for the spaces, also for the material selection, color, fabric, everything which is part of your life, day-to-day life. Vastu Shastra also specifies certain shapes for the buildings depending upon the qualities of 5 elements. As you can see, the earth element is depicted by square, water semicircle, fire triangle, and air circle. Yeah, if you have to see the Vastu Shastra application, you can directly see in this campus itself. You all must have visited the main reception building, right? This is designed based upon the principle of Vastu Shastra. The shapes, the heights, the orientation, everything. It is basically to enhance your life, happiness, bring more prosperity. If we apply it in a very subtle manner in your house planning, it definitely can make a lot of change in your life.